So in today's video I want to speak about why there seems to be so much toxicity in the MMORPG genre. And now I've been wanting to make this video for a while because my main game at the moment is World of Warcraft. I have played other games. I actually started my MMO path with Elder Scrolls Online. And I've been playing Final Fantasy as well, and I realized, being part of different communities and having friends who play different games, I realized that it's not a World of Warcraft issue. A lot of people think that what World of Warcraft is going through at the moment is all because of Blizzard, and it's all because of the developers, and it's all because of the current issues with the company, which indeed they have a lot to do, but that has to do with us improving as a society, not only because of Blizzard devs. It has to do with humans needing to be better. It's an range of societal issues that are going on over there. But in any case, I wanted to dig deeper into what exactly is going on, because I found it quite interesting that when I went into some other communities, some of the same issues appeared. In Elder Scrolls Online, they were calling people toxic casuals. And this is, all the issues of the game are because of the devs and the toxic casuals and whatnot. And Final Fantasy, when a class gets nerfed, it's like, oh, why are they doing this to me? And I want my money back and whatnot. It's, I think it has to do with consumers having so much choice, and this has been studied before in some industries on the fields of economics. The consumer has so much choice nowadays that the slightest discomfort is gonna make them be turned away from product. And not only that, nowadays they're gonna go on reviews, on online reviews, and they're gonna say like, oh, this product is trash, it's horrible, it's overpriced. And since everybody has an opinion now, it's something that is like a chain, and everybody gets affected by that opinion. Because if you see a tweet, if you see a review, if you watch video about something, and there's the issue in World of Warcraft actually that a lot of people like the quote-unquote negative posting. So you see these large YouTubers just going on hating on anything that comes out of World of Warcraft. I think that we might be a little bit broken inside, because if everything is trash nowadays, when we have the highest graphic capability, the highest settings, we've never had so many MMORPGs functional, working perfectly. I know there's a little bit lag in Elder Scrolls Online, and there's a little bit of, class balance issues in World of Warcraft, and there's all these little things, but does that really prevent you from playing and enjoying a video game? Because the FPS drops to a specific number where you are not comfortable with it. Is that a broken game? Perhaps if we sit down for a bit and think about it, if every game sucks, if everything is wrong, if every government is trying to get you, if everyone is your enemy, perhaps there's something wrong with us, and not so much with everything that is outside. Perhaps we're complaining a little bit too much. Let's think about that, because these are perfectly functional games with depth of lore, with amazing zones, with amazing mechanics that allow us to do anything that we want in them. And we are trashing the whole genre because we don't like the little hat that they have on the new Warlock, or we don't like this specific ability that might be hard to overcome when playing in a player versus player situation. I think there's a lot of scapegoating going on right now. If you were to travel in time to the 1940s in Central Europe, and you would tell some of the governments, hey, you cannot blame everything wrong on a specific ethnicity, they would have thought you were crazy. Humans tend to blame all of their issues in something. And that is just simply not rational. If the government is the source of all the issues, and now there's a lot of, going a little bit into our societal issues now that our video games sadly have gone into that. Video games used to be this place where we would escape from the real world and whatnot. We're seeing this is not the case anymore. There are real social issues going in these major gaming corporations that are now, because the gaming industry has grown so much. We cannot hide it. We cannot run away from it. So if we think about the war of the sexes and the sexism and all of this, some men are blaming all of their issues on women. Everything is because of women, and women are blaming all of their issues because of men and the toxic masculinity. So, and all the gamers, all the MMORPG players are blaming all the issues in their life and how they ruined the game that they've been playing for 15 years and whatnot, and how they've ruined their life now because the devs cannot make a good game. There's something very wrong with that mindset, and I absolutely, utterly hate that it's happening to the MMORPG genre, because as I said, this was the genre where you would escape all this nonsense in the real world, into a world of fantasy, in a world of deep lore, and now you see all of these issues happening there. I think there's something wrong with us, and we need to sit down a little bit and to meditate on what's really going on. The first step to solve a problem is to acknowledge the problem and to find the root cause of the problem. The way that I see it right now, a lot of the issues come from the trends in social media, the negative posting, the stacking on views on this negative posting, and on scapegoating, on a non-rational view of things. I know that a lot of YouTubers simply quit World of Warcraft when everybody was quitting, and some of them are coming back because I think they made their mind a little bit too quickly there. They jumped into it. There's something called the collective consciousness, and it's very strong. And now with social media, we're seeing this phenomenon just escalate. And with MMORPGs being multi-massive multiplayer sort of thing, the collective consciousness is always involved in it. And now with all of social media and everybody being able to put out their thoughts unfiltered on social media straight away, we have a lot of nonsense going on. We have to go back and remember why we play these games in the first place. It's about getting immersed in a world of fantasy. It's about going into the depth of lore and sharing this with a community. Sharing this with people around you. Yes, you might enjoy the dungeons and it feels good to beat a boss. It feels good to win a PvP battle. It's fun. But people have turned this, and this is something that I've also been wanting to talk about. People have turned MMORPGs into their worth as a human being and how good they are at playing a video game. Like if, doing a rotation in your fantasy class would make you actually stronger or make you a better human being. Even being toxic to others who maybe do not know a mechanic and are gonna die and stand on the fire. It's all part of the fun. It was about creating a community around, not about everything being completely stabilized and completely perfect for you to feel good about how good is your performance in a video game. It was about being in the world of fantasy, into being in the ocean, into being in Tamriel, into being in Nazareth, and now finding the truth about the Shadowlands, And this is something that I wanted to talk about the lore in the Shadowlands. A lot of people are trashing it. They say, oh, the jailer is so bad, it's so boring, and the lore is so stupid. Nobody has speculated so much about the afterlife as these games. The afterlife is the final frontier, not space. We know space. People have gone to the moon. We can see it. They have telescopes and stuff. Nobody has gone to the afterlife. This is the biggest mystery in human history. And, World of Warcraft developers went into it. How do you expect to have a perfect lore when this is the biggest mystery? These are very tough philosophical issues, and you know the player base expect the developers to know everything and to have everything ready and, you know, reveal the biggest mysteries in life. But in any case, that's another video that I will make. The MMORPG was about getting immersed in this world. This is why the leveling is so important, and it used to be so important. Getting immersed into the lore, into the narrative, into the worlds, and then being able to share this with others. And as a final thought, I just want to say, it is possible to enjoy things. I hate a lot of things about World of Warcraft. I hate that. Indeed, I like the lore, but I think that they were rushed with the lore a little bit, and they put it a little bit too fast. There could be more depth into some of the themes, some of the ideas in Bastion that I really liked, and so on and so forth. Does it prevent me to enjoy the game? No. I try to do PvP with my friends. I've been trying to do some dungeons. I like pogging dungeons at the end of the day. I played Elder Scrolls Online because the lore and exploring Tamriel. I do PvP in Elder Scrolls Online. It is fun. It's a little bit janky, but it's fun still. It's not gonna be perfect. Final Fantasy has some of the best, one of the best lores ever. But the way that they present it to you, the way that you have to go through hours of unvoiced dialogue and not even sheathing your sword for hours on end, it can be very boring. Does that prevent me to enjoy what's best about Final Fantasy? No. I guess what I'm trying to say is enjoy things. Just enjoy things. You could be dead next week, especially with everything that's going on in the world. Just enjoy things. Enjoy MMORPGs. Don't be toxic. Find the real value in these games if you really like them. Otherwise, just go and play Fortnite or something. And yeah, I think that's about it. If anybody has any rational ideas on what might be the issue, and perhaps if we might be the issue ourselves, or any ideas like that, please tell me about it right in the comments. I would like to know. And you know, saying, oh, because the devs are dog trash, dumpster fire, that's not a rational idea. Don't comment that. So yeah, I would like to know. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and maybe I'll see you in the next one. Peace.